Queen Tribe, what's good with y'all? This Coach Rod here. Um, for those of you the first time tuning in to my channel, my video, this is the first time watching me. I am a certified life coach, relationship coach, and also a minister. And I am an author of the book called Queens Do Not Settle. And I'm just a man of God, a man of character that's passionate, that's walking in purpose. And my main purpose is to empower women, to teach women the games that some men play, some grown boys play from a male perspective. I believe that it's good for a woman to get advice from both males, men and women, when it come down to dating. There's some things a woman could teach you, but there's some things that a man can tell you as well. So I believe that a good man, a faithful man, a character man of God, is good to get relationship advice from as well. Because men know men. There's some things that a woman can't teach that a man can about a man. So that's what I'm all about, and that's what I do. This video here I want to talk about, do women come a dime in a dozen? Do women come a dime in a dozen? And this video is a response to a comment from one of my sisters, a beautiful young lady, Queen. And I want to say this before I get into it. The video, first of all, I want to say I agree with the comment, sis, but just one thing I don't agree with, and I'm going to explain to you why. And I want to say, just come from a place of love to teach you and teach women, because women don't understand men. That's why I'm responding to this comment. And again, there's no clap back. It's not me disrespecting you, nothing like that. I'm not upset. If I get loud and yell, it's just my passion. Just how I am. I get passionate about certain things. I get loud, but it's not that I'm upset, anything like that. Don't take it like I'm getting upset. For y'all, the first time hearing me, if I get loud and yell, don't think I'm upset. You know, I don't have a Joel Austin anointing, nothing like that. So this out of respect and love to my sister. And I'm not saying I disagree with the whole comment. It's just one thing I disagree with. But let me read the comment. Great message, Coach Rod. On point. The only thing that just isn't true, and it's sad to say, but just how good men do not come in a dozen these days. Unfortunately, neither does women. It's heartbreaking to have conversations with young men of great faith and character say how easy and desperate some women are, which is true. Some great young men are struggling badly to find women that truly respect themselves these days. I say this humbly, but it's a sad world when a man can find booty or a pretty face, fool before a virtuous woman of class and great dignity. Honestly, as a woman, I would say it's a percentage of women that are making it harder for other women. But of course, I do not agree with that part. It's a percentage of women that are making it harder for other women. That is true. I did a video about that. The title of that video was "Women to Blame for Y'all Good Women who are not getting married." I said the pick Misha, the hold me down woman, the ride or die chick, friend with benefits, and the booty call woman. Those are the women who are making it hard for good women like you, sis. I agree with that. You're right. You're on point now. So I ain't mad with you. That is true. I would say it's a percentage of women, that is true, that are making it harder for women, but of course, for other women. But of course, this is why we have great souls like you serving to make a difference. God bless you, King. And I responded back, thank you, Queen. So, sisters are not upset, are not mad. I'm not saying you wrong. It's just one thing that I disagree with, and I'm going to tell you why. When men say it's hard to find a woman in this day to respect themselves, I disagree with that. And see, the reason why you believe that because you're a woman and you don't understand men. So most women believe everything that come out of men's mouth because y'all don't understand men. Me being a man, I understand men, and let me teach y'all where men are going wrong at. Yes, women, good women, come a dime in a dozen. Now let me say this here. Now, do we have a lot of women that don't respect themselves, that's loose? Yes. Do we have a lot of gold diggers? Yes. We do have women that gold digger. We have women that cheat. Yeah, women cheat too. Women do. I'm not saying that all women don't do bad things to men. But a good woman come a dime in a dozen. You got to understand the reason why I say that is because it's much easier for a man to get a good woman, to find a good woman, than for a woman to find a good man. Watch this, because if you check the statistics, out of the ones who are in prison, who got a criminal record, guess who leading in that category? Men. People who live a homosexual lifestyle, guess who leading in that category? Men. Drug addiction, drug use, alcoholism, guess who lead in that category? Men, according to the statistics. Cheating, people who cheat, men leading in that category as well. You see what I'm saying? And it's been said that we live in a world where there's, what I think, last time I checked, maybe I'm wrong, 7 women to 1 man. You see what I'm saying? So, this what y'all got to realize. Good women come a dime in a dozen. Yes, they do. And the reason why it's hard for good men of character, like you say, to find a woman that respect themselves, because they are not attracted to women that respect themselves. They are not. They're not. And the reason why men say stuff like that, you got to understand men. See, men, they can fool y'all because you're a woman and you don't understand men, but they can't fool me because I'm a man. I could relate to them. And the reason why men say that it's hard for them to find a good woman of character is because, like I always tell y'all, what is the downfall of men? Men fall in love with physical attraction alone. Men fall in love with looks alone. That is the downfall of men. That always been the downfall of men. If you read your Bible, it's right there in your scripture. Why you think Delilah was able to get Samson out his purpose? She was physical attractive. Samson was not supposed to even be in a relationship married to Delilah, but Samson was attracted to Philistine women. God have always told the children of Israel, do not date and marry. Do not marry, because they didn't really date in the Bible, but do not marry Philistine women. But Philistine women must have been very attractive because Samson had a weakness for Philistine women. It's in the scripture. So because of physical attraction, he fell in love with the Philistine woman and she ruined her purpose. So that's the back that what I say. Men downfall is physical attraction. And that's why these men are saying that to you, sis, because they don't know what a good woman is when they see one. The reason why those men are telling you that because they are attracted to those type of women. Most men, and they could be good men. Most men are attracted to a woman that's attractive who does not have character. And see, the thing about it is, the same thing I say to the women, the same thing apply to men. This is what I do in my life. Do men date to collect data? No. Ask these men, do you collect data when you dating girls? They gonna be like, huh? What you talking about? Do men date to collect data? You see what I'm saying? No, they don't. Men date to do what? To do what? To get women on their back. That's all they thinking about. These young men you talking about, sir, they can fool you. They cannot fool Coach Rod. Coach Rod was a young man. Coach Rod was a young Christian God-fearing man, and I was just like them right there. I was just like them, dating based on physical attraction alone, dating, making a decision about a woman being with me based upon lust, based upon physical attraction. And I choose a woman based upon her looks, her ability to cook, and what she could do in the bed. I did. That's why they can't fool me. They can fool y'all. And this is why men say that, because they choose women based upon those things. Physical attraction, cooking in the bedroom, singing on the microphone, as my man, Tony would say, singing on the microphone. And the reason why you got to say words like that, because, the computer system don't understand slang. That's why we say stuff like this instead of saying the old word, because you can't use those words if you got your channel monetized. So, he say stuff and we say stuff like that to throw the computer off, because they don't understand what singing on the microphone mean. But y'all get it. That's what men judge women on. You see what I'm saying? They don't collect data. They don't ask questions. So ask these men, do you have standards? What are your men who say that? What are your standards? What are your boundaries? Okay, your standards deal with. Hold on, let me slow down. Your standards deal with a woman's character. What qualities you want this woman to have? I ain't talking about good in the bedroom. That's not a standard. That's a preference. I'm not talking about singing on the microphone. Those are not standards. Ask these men these questions. What are your standards? What I mean by standards are what qualities that you want this woman to have. God-fearing, a woman of integrity, an honest woman, a respectful woman, a submissive woman. Those should be some standards that a man have. Right? Okay, now ask the men, what are your boundaries? Watch this. Now you finna mess the men up when you ask them here. Watch this. Boundary number 1. I will not sleep with a woman. Huh? This is going to mess a whole lot of men up right here. I will not sleep with a woman unless she is my wife. The same boundary I give to women. I did a video to women, boundaries you should have in dating in 2020. Boundary number 1. I will not give a man my body outside of marriage. Or unless we are exclusive, and that part there is depending on women who don't believe in abstinence. That's what that part there from. So I gotta respect their decision. I'm not condoning that. So the one who don't believe in abstinence, or we're not exclusive in a committed relationship building towards marriage, that men should have the same boundary. How many men have that boundary? Not one can tell you that right there. The average men who say that, first thing they want to do, is get the woman on her back. That's where they're going wrong at. So the same thing I say to the women, keep your leg closed. The same thing apply to the men. Keep your hammer in your pants. Keep your hammer in the holster. See what I'm saying? These men can fool you, sis. They can't fool Coach Rod. I know I was a young man. I was a young man. That's why these men telling you it's so hard to find a woman that respects herself. That is a lie straight from the pits of H-E-double-L. It's easy to find women that respect themselves. Yes, it is true. You got a whole lot of women that don't. Yes, it is true. But the men who say that, they don't have no standards, they don't have no boundaries, and they see a good woman as a wife figure to them is a woman that is attractive, good in the bedroom, and can cook and can clean. Sing on the microphone. Sing on the microphone ain't got nothing to do with no wife. Hookers sing on the microphone. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you now, I'm a man. I got man friends. I got a male friend, and he's a good man. He's not a bad man. He's a good man. He's a God-fearing man, and he married now. He provide. He's a good provider. Everything. He's a good man. But before he was married, my homeboy told me if a woman don't sing on the microphone, he don't want her. You see what I'm saying? I disagree with my friend on that one. But that's what he want, man. Maybe he got that. Okay, God bless him. But from a real good man like me, that to me, I'm not gonna judge no woman based upon her ability to sing on the microphone. See, this is what men do. I'm telling y'all, I'm a man. They can fool y'all. They can't fool me. So if a woman can't sing on the microphone, they don't want her. This is the way men going wrong at. I'm not saying that they shouldn't want that and they married. Okay, that's fine. I'm not saying that. But don't judge a woman on that. This is what men do. They judge women based upon can she sing on the microphone. How do I know I'm a man? I got male friends. I'm a man. I used to be the same way. I know what I'm talking about. See, men tell y'all that, queens, and y'all fall for that crap because you're a woman and you don't understand men. That's why you need a male coach like me to teach you. Don't believe what these men say. Men do not go by the things that I teach women. The same thing I say to women, the same thing I say to men. What are your boundaries? Okay, another boundary a man should, back to the boundaries. Another boundary a man should have in dating is, I will not give a woman my money unless we are exclusive. If I just meet, watch this now, if I just meet a woman, 2 weeks we are dating, and she need financially help, guess what? I gotta cut that off. Y'all gonna get mad at me. Why? Because I believe a man and a woman, before they start dating, they should be able to hold their own down. If you are in financial debt, you should not be dating. Can't pay your bills by yourself. You cannot be independent by yourself. You should not be dating, because one of the reasons why divorce rate is high, people are getting divorced, is finances. All right. So if a woman cannot be independent and pay her bills by herself without a man, guess what? She should not be dating. If a man cannot be independent and pay his bills by himself, he should not be dating. Y'all getting together and both of y'all cannot pay your bills, and now you got financial problems, then guess what? You get a divorce. You see what I'm saying? So that should be a man boundary. Do men have that boundary? No, they don't. The average man don't. You may find a small percentage of men have that boundary. The average men do not have that as a boundary. This is why they telling y'all it was hard for a man to find a good woman that respect themselves. That's baloney. That's bull crap. Bull. Now, when the man and the woman come exclusive, he should offer. He don't have to pay all her bills if they are not married. But he should offer, because he should show this woman that he is a provider. So a man should offer to give a woman some money if they are exclusive. But before a man invests money to a woman, he got to date this woman and collect data and look at the woman's character. This way men go wrong at. Judge a woman by her character, not by her physical attraction alone, not by her singing on the microphone, not by her cooking. A lot of women can cook great, sing on the microphone, but don't have character, don't respect men, don't have no integrity. This is why men say that, because men do not know what a good woman is. They don't know what a wife is. They don't know when they meet a woman that respects themselves, they ghosting the women. That is baloney. I coach women on a weekly basis that respect themselves. I coach all types of women. I coach successful women. I coach women that make 6 figures. I coach women that's attractive. And the reason why I know, because sometimes they email me, I can see their picture, and I can judge them and say, okay, she's attractive. I have coached a client that is a college professor, classy, attractive, God-fearing, make good money, and every man she date, they ghosting a woman, or she reject them because they want to get her on her back. That's baloney. Good women all over the place. That's a good, classy woman. She dress good. She keep herself looking good. And you see what I'm saying? I'm coaching. I'm in the trenches. See, women who don't coach, women, y'all believe that because you're not in the trenches. Coach Rod is in the trenches. I'm coaching women on a daily basis that respect themselves, that getting ghosted by men because they don't want to be on their back. outside of marriage, or real easy, because all my clients don't believe in abstinence. Okay? Because I'm in the trenches, I disagree with that, sis. There are a lot of good women. Good women come a dime in a dozen. Good women come a dime in a dozen. Yes, they all over the place. Good women are getting overlooked every day because why? Because they do not want to get on their back outside of marriage, or because they do not want to get on their back to a man. They improve to them that he loved them and he really want to be with them for them and not just for their body. Okay, every woman not asking it. I gotta keep saying that. So don't be in the comment talking about I'm telling women it's okay to give men their body. All right, every woman is not asking it. Christian people, keep your comment to yourself with that. You see what I'm saying? So these men telling y'all this here, they don't know how to date. They don't understand collecting data. They don't understand when, like the same thing I did a video a couple of days ago. Queens reject grown boys. Same thing apply to the men. Kings reject grown girls. What I mean about that? If a man is dating a woman who is physically attractive, right? And he on the phone with that woman, and they having a conversation. If that woman says, you know, I left my ex because he couldn't do nothing in the bedroom. Guess what? Reject her. Because why? She don't have character. She don't have respect for men. Why would you leave a man just because he can't do nothing in the bedroom? You see what I'm saying? Now, if she say, well, I left my ex because he disrespect me, he treated me wrong, that's different. What if her ex was a good man and maybe he was struggling at a certain point in his life when they met in the bed area, maybe he had a health problem that he didn't know he had. And you're going to leave the man because of that? That's a woman who don't have character. So, as a king, guess what? Reject. You see what I'm saying? You go on a date with a woman and the whole date, she cussing, dropping F-bombs. Guess what? Reject. Do these men do that? No, they don't. They don't do that. They date a woman, all they looking at how fine a woman is. How I know I'm a man. They can't fool me. They fool y'all. They can't fool Coach Rod. These young men who say it's hard to find a woman that respect themselves, they are not dating right. They don't know what a good woman is when they see one. That's why they're telling y'all this right here. Another thing. Watch this. Kings reject grown girls. Watch this. I rejected a woman one time that I was dating. We weren't exclusive. I was dating. But when I found out, watch this now, she was in a relationship, she had a friendship with a man, a friend with benefits with a man. Guess what I did? I rejected her and stopped dating her. Now, we weren't exclusive. She wasn't my girl. But in my mind, if you are going to let a man get you on your back with friend with benefits, guess what? You don't have character. That is character. So because you have lack of character, I rejected you. So the same thing I say to women, the same thing applies to men. Reject grown kings, reject grown girls. Maybe I need to do men videos that say kings because men don't understand to invert stuff. The same thing. Kings reject grown girls. Do men do that? No, they don't. They can be dating a woman, and the woman could be having a friend with benefit with another man, and they'll sit right there and keep dating the woman. The woman could be on a date cussing the whole time. F you. Oh, B this. F you. Just cursing. And the man will sit right there and date the woman because she's physically attractive. Don't let these men fool y'all, sis. They can fool y'all. They cannot fool Coach Rod. They can't fool Coach Rod because I'm a man. They fool y'all because you're a woman and you don't understand men. I understand men. I'm a man. I know where men go wrong at because I used to do the same thing. Until I set myself down and develop character and develop self-love. And I'm going to say this. Those men who tell you that, they don't love themselves. They don't love themselves. A man who want to get a woman on her back, soon as he meet her, that's a man that hates himself. He don't know if she got any diseases. He don't care about being soul tied to the woman. None of that. Ask those men who say that, sis. Okay, since you say it's hard to find a woman that respect herself, right? I want to ask you a question. Um, do you believe in abstinence? How long you want to date a woman before you get her on her back? Ask them that right there and see what they say. Now, if they say, man, I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait till I get married, man. I gotta do it before I get married. So you want a woman that respect yourself and respect God, but you don't even respect yourself. You don't even respect God, but you want a woman that respect God, and you don't want to be abstinent. When you ask a man that question, you're gonna mess them up. That question right there gonna mess them up. How many men really looking for a woman that they could be abstinent with? I'm not saying I'm not saying that there's not no man out there, but it's not a whole lot. It's not a dime in a dozen. But you have a lot of women. It comes in a dime in a dozen who are abstinent and waiting on a man who wants to wait to them to get married. On the other foot, you don't have a lot of men that come a dime in a dozen talking about I want to be abstinent. You don't have women ghosting men. Some women may do, not all. But you don't have a lot of women ghosting men because the men are abstinent. You see what I'm saying? So y'all believe what these men telling y'all because you're a woman. You don't understand men. And that's why I'm doing this video to teach y'all. Do not believe what these men say. Men cannot find a woman that respects herself because they are attracted to the wrong thing. They just like some women, they are attracted to the flesh, the physical stuff. Physical attraction. Good in the bedroom. Singing on the microphone. Cooking and cleaning. That's all they're attracted to. You don't have too many men say, I want a woman that have character. They don't care about that. Most men. This is where men are going wrong. Don't tell me that it's hard to find a good woman that respects herself. That is baloney. That is baloney. It's a lot of women respect themselves in this generation. A ton of women out here respect themselves. Trust me, I'm in the trenches. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying women are perfect. No, they're not perfect. But if the right man come along and lead women with love, they gonna change. They gonna, I ain't gonna say change, but they gonna be a better woman. A good man can make a woman better. And vice versa. A good woman can make a man better. Vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Don't believe what these men telling you, sir. Men don't do what I'm telling y'all to do. They don't collect. They don't date to collect data. They don't ask questions. And then they don't reject girls, women who do not meet their standards and who disrespect their boundaries. The same thing I said to women. Queens do not tolerate disrespect. Same thing apply to the men. Kings do not tolerate disrespect. But majority of men, when a woman disrespect them, F you. Hang up the phone on them, guess what? They continue to date that woman. Because why? She's attractive. And then the woman disrespect them, put their mouth on them, verbally, like I said to the women, lower their self-esteem down as a man. He stays because he got low self-esteem. He don't know what kind of man, he don't know he a king. He don't know he deserve better. He stays. Then what he do, he get revenge. He get revenge and cheat on her. Then she breaks up with him. Then now he hurt against all women because men don't get coaching. That's another thing. Men, not all men, but most men don't get coaching. They don't read books about relationships. So what they do, they hurt women because they hurt. Then they go on YouTube and they follow them men. They're telling men to tell women to lick your tail when they do this here. They, instead of men get coaching, they go and follow the men who talking about men going their own way. This is what men doing wrong. Y'all don't understand men, so y'all believe what men tell y'all. I understand men. You see what I'm saying? How many men are having that? How many men have self-development? How many men booking coaching sessions? How many men reading books about relationships? That's why men, that's why relationship coaches, that's why they write books to women, because they already know men ain't gonna buy a book. They already know. Why write a man book and men not gonna buy the book and read the book? They already know this here. How many men read books? Not that many. Some men do. Not that many. Not that many. And I want to write a man book, and I'm still praying about that. I have a man book in my spirit. I don't know if it's God or it's me, but in my mind, I'm like, if they gonna buy the book, if they ain't gonna buy the book and read the book and change their life, why I'm writing the book? I don't want them to buy the book just to make money. No, I want them to buy the book to change their life. You see what I'm saying? How many men do stuff like that? Don't listen to what these men telling y'all, sis. Men just don't know how to date, and men do not know what to look for in a woman. The only thing they're looking for is the physical stuff. And then they want to get on here and they want to tell y'all it's hard to find a woman that respect themselves. That's baloney. That's bull crap. Now, do some women don't respect them? Yes. But let me tell you something. Even the one who don't respect themselves, right? They just looking for love. If they meet the right man, not all of them, but if they meet the right man, that right man can change them. I ain't gonna say change them, but can influence them. Even the one who don't respect themselves, they just looking for a man. They doing it the wrong way, yeah. You see what I'm saying? Is it right what they doing? No, it don't make it right. But I'm telling y'all, Queen, don't listen to these men when they tell y'all this stuff. It's hard to find. These men don't know how to date. They don't do the things I'm telling y'all. This is what I do. The same thing I teach y'all, this is what I do in my dating. I collect data. I take you out on a date. I ask questions. I want to see, are you submissive? Do you have integrity? Do you have character? I'm on a date with a woman, and the whole conversation, she up there cursing, dropping an F-bomb. Guess what? That's going to be the last date. The last date. Reject. Men don't do that. She can be fine and all that. But the average men, and they not bad men, they just ignorant, which means lack of knowledge. They don't know better. They don't understand about character. They don't understand about morals. Look at the woman morals. Don't look at her physical attraction alone. Look at her morals. Men don't choose women based upon morals. Again, they can be good men. They can be God-fearing men. They don't have the knowledge of dating. They God-fearing, but all they do is read the Bible. You gotta read more than the Bible. You gotta read books about women. If you want to be a man and find a good woman, you gotta read books about women. You gotta book you a coaching session with a woman and learn women. If you're a man trying to find a woman, how many men do that? Not that many. So my sisters, don't believe these men that tell y'all, hey, it's hard to find a woman that respect themselves. He full of it. He don't know. He just don't know. And he ain't a bad man. These not bad men. They just don't know. Lack of knowledge, sis. Lack of knowledge. That's all what that is. And that's why I want to respond to that, to teach y'all women about men and why men say stuff like that. Good women come a dime in a dozen. Trust me, I'm a coach. Good women come a dime in a dozen. And based upon my experience as a coach and me collecting data, good women are getting rejected because they are not easy to be on their back. Even women that go to church, even Christian men. I'm coaching women that date men that go to church. They go to the same church. And the man would tell them, watch this. The man would tell them, I don't want no relationship right now. I ain't looking for nothing serious, no marriage. I just, want to be friends. And if it goes that way, we'll see how it go. And they would date a woman, treat her like a girlfriend, pay for the date, do all that to do what? To get her on her back. And when she don't give it up, guess what? They ghosting her. That's what's going on. But you're a woman, if you're not coaching, you're going to believe everything these men say. I'm coaching. I'm in the trenches. Don't believe what these men telling you, that it's so hard to find a woman that respect themselves. It's a lot of women out here respect themselves. A lot. They coming down in a dozen, baby. Trust me. Trust me. Men are attracted to the women who don't. Because society have taught men a good woman is a woman that can cook, sing on a microphone, very attractive, keep herself looking good, very attractive. This is what society have taught men. If she can't cook, she ain't no wife. And men buy to that, and then that's all they're attracted to. A woman that's very attractive, that can cook, but she has no character. She has no substance. Men do not date women that have substance. Men don't understand. You need more than a woman that can cook and sing on the microphone. You need a woman. You need a woman that can speak into your life, that can encourage you, that can support your dream, your vision, that can pray for you. You need a woman. This is what men don't understand. You need a woman, if I got some men watching, you need a woman that while you sleep, she getting a bottle of olive oil, putting it on your head, praying in the spirit, binding them spirits off of you. God protect my husband. Come on, somebody. You need a praying warrior. You don't need no woman just that can sing on the microphone. You need a woman that can travail in the spirit. I might start yelling because I feel the power of God. You need a woman that can travail in the spirit while you sleep. She get the olive oil and put on your head, and she start binding those spirits that's trying to attack you. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Come on, somebody. That's what men don't understand. You need just more than a woman with good looks that can do real good in the bedroom. Can she pray for you? Can she go to bat for you in spiritual warfare? Do you hear me? A good woman, a God-fearing woman, will put oil on her husband's head while you sleep. She praying for you. She's travailing in the spirit. She praying for her family. She praying for her husband. She praying for her children. She's a woman that understands spiritual warfare. That's a woman of substance. That's a woman of character. Come on, somebody. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Do you hear what I'm saying? I be trying not to yell, y'all, but that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Men don't understand that. They can meet a woman like that. A man can meet a girlfriend woman and they reject the woman. They rejecting good women every day. So when the men tell y'all stuff like that, sis, they are attracted to the wrong type of woman because they've been programmed by society to get with a woman based upon the flesh, materialistic stuff, not substance. They don't understand a woman of substance, a woman of character, a woman that can pray, a woman that can support their vision, their dream, a woman that can speak into their lives. She may not be the most attractive woman. She's not ugly to him, but she can speak into their life. Men don't understand that, so that's why they telling y'all this, sis. All right? Don't believe what men tell y'all. I'm a man. Coach Rod know. I know when the man full of crap. Good women come a dime in a dozen. If you need coaching, the link going to be in the description box. And also the link to my book going to be in the description box. God bless you. We'll talk soon.